It's 3 o'clock here at Silverstone, and as the cars pull away on their formation lap, this is the British Grand Prix. So the cars make their way around. This is the grid. Max Verstappen on pole position, Lewis Hamilton alongside him on the front row. Valtteri Bottas and Charles Leclerc are third and fourth for Mercedes and Ferrari. The two McLarens, Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo, are fifth and sixth. Fernando Alonso seventh in the Alpine. Sebastian Vettel's Aston Martin is eighth, with Ocon and Sainz completing the top 10. Gasly, Russell, Raikkonen, Stroll and Giovinazzi are the top 15. Tsunoda, Latifi, Schumacher, Mazepin, the 19 drivers that will start on the grid. Perez starts from the pits. So Verstappen making his way now around the far part of the circuit where the old start-finish straight used to be, towards the very fast right-hander at Copse Corner. And then he'll come down through the Maggots and Beckett's sequence. And we are really in for, I don't know, it just feels like, even though everybody's on the medium tyres, it feels like an afternoon that is bubbling, that there's so much anticipation in the air. Maybe it's just being at a sporting event with 140,000 fans just makes it feel like something's going to happen.
It's had the feeling of it all weekend though, That's the thing. It's all been brewing up for this moment. And it's Lewis Hamilton who's on the back foot after the starts yesterday. I'm a little bit surprised to see everyone on the medium tyres. Sergio Perez from the pit lane is looking like he'll start on the hards, which is what we thought might happen, and he'll just go and go and go in that one. But everyone else on the mediums.
Thank you very much, Mark. Myself, Jack Nicholls, Jolyon Palmer and Jenny Gow with you on that DAB station and on BBC Radio Northampton as well, as the cars are now making their way around the final few corners to start this Grand Prix in front of 140,000 fans. Jenny Gow.
Yes, I'm here as the cars make their way round the final turn in front of grandstands packed full of people, Union flags rippling around. It's Max Verstappen who leads them all onto the grid, but Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas, the two Mercedes, right behind him, playing cat and mouse at the moment on track. Want to go a bit faster, I think, but they're not allowed to. Max Verstappen setting the pace here.
Verstappen is about to start on pole position, and he leads the Formula One World Championship by 33 points over Lewis Hamilton. No matter what happens in the next hour and a half or so, Hamilton cannot retake the lead of the championship, but he will do his best to try and beat Verstappen and haul back in the championship advantage that Verstappen has built. Harrison Ford watching in the Williams garage, Tom Cruise watching in the Mercedes garage, and all of the eyes at Silverstone are focused on that front row, because yesterday, Jolyon Palmer, it was the driver in second place who got the best start.
Unusually, the outside, the cleaner side of the grid should have a bit more rubber down, but it was Verstappen who launched into the lead. Can Hamilton fight back and do the same this time?
The British Grand Prix about to get underway. 140,000 fans at Silverstone watch as the lights go out and the race begins. And who is going to get the best start? It's pretty decent from Max Verstappen. Hamilton is coming with him, and Hamilton's getting alongside. They're coming into the fast right-hander at turn one. Hamilton hits the front. No, Verstappen holds on around the outside. Verstappen still has the lead as they come up into the hairpin right-hander at Village. Hamilton got the better start. Hamilton got alongside, but Verstappen held the place. But now he's going to try and go for it again as Hamilton, as they come out onto the next straight, the Wellington straight, down towards Brooklands, and Verstappen immediately covers the inside line. Hamilton goes to the outside. They're wheel to wheel. Hamilton is squeezing him. They're still side by side. Verstappen holds the place unbelievably. All the way around the outside, Lewis Hamilton tried to go, and the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc is getting involved in the fight too. But the grandstands were on their feet. That's superb wheel-to-wheel racing between Hamilton and Verstappen. And Hamilton's going for it again to the inside of Copse Corner, and they make contact. Verstappen's off. Verstappen's in the wall. Hamilton is in the lead of the Grand Prix, and Max Verstappen is out of the British Grand Prix. Hamilton might have damage too. Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari leads the way, and the two title contenders have finally come together.
Hamilton's continuing in second. The safety car is called, so Hamilton can keep that position. But wow, Oh my word, that was a crash waiting to happen for 9 corners, and eventually cops it did with Hamilton on the inside. Verstappen just would not yield. At turn 1 he held it on the outside, ran a little bit over the grass. They almost touched down the Brooklands into turn 6. They might have even touched. It was millimetres between the two cars in a straight line. Super aggression from the two. And then finally Hamilton on the inside, Verstappen on the outside, and they have come to blows. Verstappen's in the wall with a big crash.
I got damage.
We're ready for you in the box.
Hamilton's saying he's got damage. They're saying they're waiting for him in the pit lane, but he hasn't come into the pit lane. They've both stayed out. So Charles Leclerc it is who is leading the Grand Prix. Verstappen is climbing out of his car now, and the crowds are applauding him because, to be honest, that was a huge crash for Max Verstappen.
Yeah, he's hit the barrier really hard. He gets out of the car, but he's not moving all that well at all, and just having to be supported by the doctor out of the medical car at the moment, but he is standing on his own 2 feet. He'll be winded, no doubt, from that one. He took so many chances on that first lap. He was just risking it for everything. And you know what? For the first time this year, Hamilton didn't back out. Hamilton gave him a chance at Imola. He gave him a chance at Barcelona, but now we're seeing Lewis with a 33-point deficit. He's not going to let Verstappen off the hook again. They came to blows. My initial instinct is that was a racing incident. I think Hamilton was on the inside, Verstappen on the outside. They touched. It was brave for Verstappen to try and hold it.
Well, the safety car deployed. Charles Leclerc leads the way, Hamilton second, Bottas third, but Hamilton and Verstappen have come together and collided for the first time this season, and this championship fight takes a very, very fascinating turn. Full commentary on the BBC Sport website and app, but on 5 Live we'll go back to the golf. Mark.
Well, the crowd just looking on as